Garcia, man, it's been a minute since I've been in your camp, man, but great to see you back in the sport here.
Thank you.
Tell me, your fight with Dejan. I mean, what makes you think you could beat him?
I mean, it's a good fight for the fans, definitely.
Yeah.
I need a challenge like that to get back to where I believe I deserve to be.
Yeah.
It's a very dangerous fight, and that's the kind of challenge that we want,
Take a picture. Got you.
But I think I got the skills necessary to beat him and become champion.
How does your mind and body feel now compared to, 3-4 years ago when you was fighting? How the time off? How did everything affect you?
I feel real good right now. I feel comfortable. I'm happy. I'm excited, motivated. I'm not, bored. I'm not tired. I'm really in a good place, man.
How did the training camp take place at Riverside? I mean, how did it go, though?
We had our training camp in Riverside, my brother's gym there.
Yeah.
And we had terrific sparring, great sparring. So I think it was one of the best training camps that I've ever had, honestly.
Do you feel you can eventually, they're talking you years back even, you're going to go to 140, 147 maybe. Are you that kind of fighter?
Right now we're at 35. My focus is at lightweight, but I could see a possible 140-pound fight maybe later in the end of the year. It just depends on how my body feels later in the year. But 147 might be a little straight. That might be a little further away. But 135 definitely, 140 also.
What did you do though when you were away from the sport 2.5 years? How did you keep yourself busy? How do you not go crazy?
I enjoyed myself. I actually got time to have fun, go out, come to fights without worrying about training. No training camp, no diet. Just be a normal fan. Spend a lot of time with family, kids, holidays. Stuff that a lot of times you have to avoid and you have to kind of pass on. We were able to enjoy that, vacation, that kind of thing. So that kept me very comfortable, very happy. But I also stayed in the gym. I always stayed in shape.
Who kind of trains you though now? Is it Robert, your dad, Eduardo?
It's Robert mainly. My dad assisting Robert.
Yeah.
And now we also brought in my nephew, Robert Jr., Pita, who's also
a family affair, full
It's all family, just family, yes.
What is it like though? Because you guys is a boxing family, champions. I mean, it's in your blood. Well, tell me about that fighting family that you represent.
Well, it'd be very nice for me to add to that chapter, add to that legacy. And by being myself a fighter, I'm just adding on to the legacy of the Garcia boxing, and that's wonderful because they've already accomplished so much. My dad and my brother have accomplished a lot in the sport, but I want to, leave my 10 cents in there.
What do you think of the 130 champions like Lomachenko, for example? Do you notice these guys?
Of course. I mean, I watch their fights. They're a terrific fighter. He's an excellent fighter. He's got great skills. He's very well-rounded with just defense, footwork, speed, power. He's got it all.
Got you. What about Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman? I never got your thoughts on this one.
Well, that's a very good fight. I actually think that's a very close fight. A lot of people are pick Thurman. I picked Danny.
Yeah, why is that?
I think Danny pulls it off. I think Danny finds a way to win, has a little more experience, I think, at that level than Thurman. And I kind of edge a little bit with Danny, but I wouldn't be surprised if Thurman takes him. Thurman's a great fighter, strong guy, big welterweight.
All right, good luck this weekend.
All right, my man.